Now, one thing's for certain. After you've walked that big trade show floor, you'll have worked up a big appetite. Brian Baxter has a look at one outstanding steakhouse near the convention center that's certainly worth a visit.
Convention visitors in Orlando that are looking for an award-winning steak know Charley's is the place to visit. It's named for Charley Woodsby, co-founder of Red Lobster, who brought his seafood dining experience to the world of steakhouses.
They're just an amazing family to work for. You know, they told us a long time ago, and it still hasn't changed over the last 50 years. We begin every day thinking about hospitality, not about who's going to work here, who's going to work there. It's all about hospitality and, really engaging our guests.
While the appetizers, sides, and desserts are all great at Charley's, of course, the steaks are the main attraction. Any gourmet of great beef will be amazed by the many cuts Charley's has to offer.
Our wet age steaks are aged a minimum of 28 days. Our bone-in steaks we allow to go up to 30 to 42 days before we start cutting them. So sometimes we get in meat and we actually hold it, so we allow it to finish aging in our restaurant if it's not aged before we get it.
We still look at every piece of meat very carefully. And something that we do here that is probably, different than a lot of chain restaurants is we still cut our meat in-house. It's done by our managers, so we have band saws in our restaurant. We cut short loins, export ribeyes in-house every day. And then we have a proprietary seasoning. This seasoning is made by the Woodsby family still. So they make it in their garage. It's top secret. And it's something that I think really makes our steaks really a true Charley's or Talk of the Town experience.
Today we walked into the meat room and we were looking at some of the trays that were cut today, and the prime New York strips today just look amazing. They grade prime. They can't be graded any higher, but they're definitely grading what looks like an 8-9 American Wagyu score. So that really gets me excited because I know that steak, when it's cooked over this open fire with our proprietary seasoning, it's just going to be amazing. It's memorable. It creates memories for people, and at some point later in life, they're like, man, I remember that steak I ate at Charley's. They can't forget it.
Those steaks are then flame grilled over a unique 1200-degree Florida citrus and oak wood burning pit.
We cook over a citrus and oak fire here. We have these specially designed pits that were designed by our founder, still in use to today. This one was recently redesigned, so better than ever right now. We get in wood. Most restaurants get it in 3 times a week. This restaurant gets it in about 5 days a week because of the volume. It's always a show up here. We put on a good show at night with the flame and the steaks, and when the pit's full, people walk by and they want to talk to us. They want to walk around and take pictures and flip steaks. It's amazing. It's truly what sets us apart from everyone else.
When you walk in the front door and see the meat case, it might be hard to decide what to get. At Charley's, they're used to customers struggling with their steak order.
As a chef, we get to stand up here and watch how many people take pictures of that meat display every night, and they talk about it, and they kind of go back and forth on what they're going to get. They walk up here and they ask us, what should I have? I'm looking at the meat display. But what's really important about it, above all, is they get to see the meat in its natural state in the raw, because when it comes to the table, you don't get to see it anymore. It's been cooked. It's got a certain amount of char on it. It's got mignard on it. It's just been browned. So you don't get to see it. You get to taste it, but in this environment over there in front of the meat display case, you actually get to see it before it's seasoned, before it's grilled, before it comes to the table.
This is our actual meat that we serve every single day. We're proud of it, so we put it out there for everyone to see, and people get excited. They walk in, they say, I'd like to get that steak, and we can guarantee that the steak that's going to be served to you is going to be exactly like that.
The folks at Charley's know those impressive steaks wouldn't be possible without the hard work of cattlemen and women across the U.S.
I appreciate all their hard work that they do, day in and day out basis. There's a lot to take into account, from getting water to their animals, to taking care of their fields, to taking care of them in a non-stress environment. A lot of that goes unseen, and even like in the state of Florida, we produce a lot of calves, and those guys, those cattle ranchers that take care of those little calves are amazing in what they do, and I really appreciate them, because without them we wouldn't have Midwestern grain-fed cattle. A lot of them come from here, and I'm proud to, support the beef industry for sure.
We're just very appreciative because obviously without them, we wouldn't be in business. The quality, the commitment to quality, the commitment to care for these animals, it's really unbelievable. And we love the product, and we're very appreciative of the end result.
So if you want to visit a place that's regularly voted one of America's top 10 steakhouses, stop in at Charley's for an unbelievable dining experience.
Please, when you're in town, come see us at Charley's Steakhouse. We'll handpick your steak for you. We'll make sure that all of your passion and hard work that went into raising that cattle is delivered to you at the table to perfection, just the way you want it.
We're excited to have you, and I will offer you this. We will have a seat for you at our restaurants no matter what. No matter how busy it gets, you call the restaurant, you let them know that you're with the Cattlemen's Convention, and you're guaranteed a table in our restaurant. So thank you all for all your hard work. Come, you can relax now and let us do the hard work.
And that's an offer that will be tough to refuse. In Orlando, I'm Brian Baxter reporting for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.